guys, and welcome back to our channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is about some of the deadliest roads you'll never want to drive. Let's get started. Number 6. The long roads of Serbia, Zimnikis. The winter roads between the national capital of Saliakard and Nadim is one of the longest in the Yamal Nenets region. The road between Urengoi and Krasnoselko, as well as between Aksarka and Yarsel on the Yamal Peninsula. There is only one asphalt road in the Yamal Nenets Autonomous Region, which runs 110 kilometers from Karp village to Lebit Nenig, the town with the railway station, and Aksarka village to Salikard, the town with the airport. In reality, it's more like two ways, because there's the mighty river Ob in the center, which has no bridge. In the summer, you can cross by ferry, and in the winter, you can drive on the ice. The Yamal Peninsula has no concrete routes, but it does have one gravel path that stretches to 75 kilometers up the peninsula's west coast from Upsiaka village between Lebit Nenik and Karp. Many 4x4 vehicles will make it up to 189 kilometers. After that, only serious all-terrain vehicles would be able to get in. During the winter, a network of temporary winter roads is created. In Russian, these are known as Zimniki. On the surface of frozen ponds, some Zimnikis can be found on ice roads. Others are composed of compacted snow and ice on the ground, winter roads. On all our trips to the Yarsel Nenets, we fly by Zimniki for one day and then off-road across the tundra for the second day to enter the nomad base. Since these nomad base camps are situated close to Salikard city, we normally do not need to travel on a Zimniki for our budget trips. Example of Zimniki used on trips in the Yamal Nenets Autonomous Region. From Saliakard to Nadim, the winter roads run 350 kilometers east. This passes parallel to the 105 Saliakard-Igarka Railway of Death for around 100 kilometers. This was a 1500-kilometer railway that Stalin attempted to build around the Arctic Circle with the help of Gulag inmates. The train lines, as well as many other Gulag camps and bridges, were deserted after his death. Some camps have up to 20 well-preserved structures, as well as guard towers, barbed wires, fencing, and other features that can be explored. Since it cuts straight through the field, using Yarsel herders for their winter pastures, this winter road is useful for trips that are run from January to March. Number 5. Northern Yamal Peninsula Winter Road to Siaka. The Yamal Peninsula's northern winter route. This is for those who have time, resources, and want a truly epic adventure. This winter path is a continuation of the 275-kilometer dirt track that runs along the Yamal Peninsula's western coast. There is no way above 275 kilometers in the summer. In the winter, however, a rugged winter path that is nothing more than tracks through the snow provides possible access to Siaka, the Yamal Peninsula's northernmost settlement. Since it is so isolated and scarcely seen, you will require 2 all-terrain vehicles and 4 days to complete the journey in one direction. You can of course travel across several Nenets encampments along the way. The good times don't have to end in Siaka. The Yamal Peninsula extends for hundreds of miles north of Siaka, despite the absence of a Zimniki. There are no permanent villages, but there are plenty of nomads from the Nenets tribe. For instance, these are the most distant and isolated encampments, as well as the ones that have the best protected ancient Nenets faith, history, legend songs, and so on. It's also a place where visitors may be able to see polar bears. Seven Chums, the holiest site on the Yamal Peninsula, is also situated here on the peninsula's northern shore. It consists of 7 massive hills of reindeer skulls and antlers, each measuring about 3 meters in height. Polar bear skeletons and carved wooden dolls litter the landscape surrounding them. While one Russian anthropologist made it here many decades ago, no foreigners have ever visited. Billy Island, much farther north, can also be reached by moving through the ice. It's also home to polar bears and some of the world's most beautiful holiest sites. Number 4. The Gydan Peninsula Winter Road. On the other side of the Gulf of Ob, the Gydan Peninsula is the next peninsula east of the Yamal Peninsula. It is located in the easternmost part of the Yamal Nenets Autonomous Region, on the frontier of the Taimur Peninsula, which is a separate Russian province. This winter road connects the Yamal town of Novi Urengoi in the east with the incredible remote village of Gyda in the west. On the road, you'll probably run through a few Nenet encampments, unlike the Yamal Peninsula Nenets. However, the Gydan Peninsula Nenets are gradually abandoning their traditional chums, reindeer fur teepees in favor of wooden cabinets pulled by reindeer during migrations. For a Trans-Yamal overland journey, there is only one normal path. It requires both Zimniki and full tundra off-roading. It transports visitors to 3 separate nomad encampments in the Nenets. 1. The Polar Ural Mountains. Number 2. Near the region's largest muskox herds. Number 3. Near the Nadim Zimniki and the remains of some very well gulag camps. Many participants, on the other hand, are eager to organize custom expeditions. These may be entirely off-road or follow the ice roads and winter roads mentioned above. To get to Gydan Peninsula Zimniki, travel north from Siyaka to Billy Island, then through the frozen Gulf of Ob. Number 3. North Yungas Road. The old world's most dangerous highway, alternatively known as Death Road, climbs up a famous Bolivian mountain pass, La Cumbre, at an elevation of 15,260 feet above sea level. The road is especially dangerous because it's only 3 meters wide and navigated by trucks and buses from both directions. It comprises constant sheer drops of at least 600 meters without any barriers or guardrails. In the heat, extreme dust storms from cars and fog all year limit visibility to almost zero. This is compounded during the winter months by fog and rain, which washes away sections of the lane, restricting visibility and causing mudslides and loosening of rocks from the hillsides above. As a result, the original North Yungas Road sees even less traffic these days, while a growing amount of thrill-seeking adventurers ride it for the thrills. Number 2. Skipper's Canyon Road. The Skipper's Canyon Pass is the southwest corner of New Zealand's South Island. It is now one of the country's most well-known scenic roads. This 16.5-mile gravel path was carved by hand by miners more than 140 years ago and is built from a very narrow cut in the middle of a sheer cliff face. This path is considered to be so risky that drivers who want to take it will not be covered by the rental car policy. From twisty hairpin corners, high elevations, and steep grades, the road offers miles of breathtaking views. Since rental cars are not permitted on this lane, only 4-wheel drive vehicles are permitted. Early prospectors carved the path through the cliffs by hands in their quest for gold. Number 1. Rotang La. Rotang Pass or Rohtam Pass is a high mountain pass situated on the eastern Fir Panjal range of the Himalayas at an elevation of 3,979 meters above the sea level. The Leh-Manali highway runs across the pass. Any new season, the road crew have to use their GPS to dig out the road that has been hidden under layers of snow. Huge and deadly landslides, however, continue to occur, earning the pass its name, which means ground of corpses. Rotang Pass is known for its scenic scenery, but it also serves as a strategic function for India. From Manali in the states of Kulu district, it's the only way to get to Keelang in the landlocked Lahal Valley. The road surface is asphalted. Many egos have been shattered on this journey. It's not for the faint at heart, and beginner drivers can avoid it. This pass serves as an ancient trading route for people living on both sides of the Pir Panjal. Given the harshest weather conditions, the change to regulate traffic was also important because the area beyond the Rotang Pass Lahore and Spiti Valley is only linked by road for 3 months of the year from July to September. This is the time of the year when people from Lahore Valley transport their cash crop, potatoes, and peas across the Rotang Pass to Kulu and earn money for the 9 months landlocked season. Because of the number of people who died trying to cross it, the word Rotang means ground of corpses or pile of dead bodies. The scenery along the way is stunning. The pass, which sits on the drainage between the Chenab and the Beas River basins, provides stunning views of glaciers, hills, the Lahore Valley, and the Chandra River. Gipan's twin peaks can also be seen from Rotang between the hours of 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. No cars are required to enter the stretch until the BRO makes it motorable. The Indian government started construction of the 8.5-kilometer Atal Tunnel, Rotang Tunnel, in 2010 to bypass Rotang Pass due to the highway's military importance and the need to keep it open all year for creating a much safer and faster year-round link. That's all for today. I hope you liked this one. Make sure to check out more content on our channel. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe if you want to extend your support.